Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Denmark State War Dogs Dynasty. Today, the 8-5 War Dogs will look to play the 9-4 Marshall Thundering Herd in the Camellia Bowl. We are currently ranked 25. First time that we've been ranked in school history was last week in the Conference Championship week. Thought we maybe had a chance at the playoffs being the MAC champion, but that did not end up coming to fruition. So we will be playing the Camellia Bowl, looking to get our first bowl victory as a school. Currently looking at our staff, we did let go of our defensive coordinator, looking to improve upon him by offering Matt Sims, defensive coordinator, that we want to bring in. He is a tactician style guy, definitely going to be making some improvements to our defensive ratings. Exactly what we're hoping to do, considering the level that our defense has been playing as of late. We will also be moving on to a 3-4 defense next season. Just looking at some of the guys on our roster and how loaded we are in the interior D line position. And we also have more guys coming in. I think there's just a lot of these dudes that can play, 3-4 D end, potentially keeping, one or two of these guys in as a nose tackle, maybe looking to recruit a nose tackle also out of the transfer portal to get that big run stopper up the middle and then move those edge guys out to outside linebacker, which I think will allow our inside linebacker kind of a position that we've been shaky on. We usually have real good top tier talent there, but the depth isn't great. So only having two on the field at a time, I think, will help us quite a bit. But with all that being said, last episode we broke down some of the stats. We looked at our early national signing day, some of the development traits that we'll have going forward. I don't think we have much more to talk about, though. Let's go see if we can get our first bowl victory against the Thundering Herd down in Montgomery, Alabama. Here we are in our third bowl game in school history, looking to get a victory. First one, we're currently 0-2. We played in the 68 Ventures Bowl twice already in this series and lost both games. On paper, it looks like we're the better team in this matchup. Let's make that come true, though, with a victory. Eric Long will get this opening kick, bring it up to about the 20-yard line where we will be starting Tyler Rome jogging out for the offensive snaps. Clearly a very balanced team running the ball almost 40% of the time. Definitely going to be looking to keep that going today. That's definitely helped us when we look to get some wins, usually coming from the run game. Rome on the RPO gets it out to Kyle Thomas, who picks up about 2 yards. Cobb couldn't get the block there. 2nd and 8 from 2 now. Look for Thomas or Tashawn Anger, excuse me, our tight end, had a big season, kind of slowed down at the end there, especially in the conference championship game. He gets the catch there, making it 3rd and 2 after a 6-yard pickup. Rome with Logan in the backfield here, going to hand it to him. He makes one cut, trying to fall forward, isn't able to. 4th and 1 at the 29. Offense stays on the field here. Going to go with our big personnel, 3 tight ends and a fullback. Gonna hand it to Logan. He's got the first down yardage, falling forward. Just getting that one. Didn't feel like we needed to quite punt from that spot. I'm pretty confident in our short yardage stuff. End up getting the big personnel in, picking up that first down. Give it back to Logan here. He's had a big end of the season. Picks up 8 yards there. Had, I believe, his biggest game of the year as a War Dog in the conference championship, which was pretty. That sets us up with a 2nd and 2. Gonna just try and get rid of this one. Nearly intercepted, as it looked like he was just trying to throw that one away. Almost got picked off from that. Makes it a 3rd and 2 from the 40. Keeping Logan in the game with Ecanum. A couple of these seniors, it's their last day, including guys like Jalen Poe, looking to see what he can do moving forward throughout the rest of today. As he checks in, looks like he'll be possibly getting his first snap of the game here, as he'll get a carry, trying to fall forward, picks up a yard or two. 2nd and 9 at the 45. Still going to go with Poe here. Going to send Kai Black in motion, his last game as a college player here, as well as Rome got the rush brought to him. Couldn't get the ball off in time to Poe. It will be a 3rd down from the 45. 3rd and 9, Kai Black's wide open on the slot fade, and he's going to score. Went uncovered, big time miscommunication in the secondary. Tyler Rome lofts that out, and that is a big time score for the War Dogs to put them up 7-0. Thompson will put this in the end zone, which they will take it out. Flying down the field, it looked like Eric Long made the tackle at the 13-yard line. He's a senior as well, our return man. He'll get to make some plays. 1st and 10 at the 13 for the War Dog defense. First time coming out today. Offense took down quite a bit of that first quarter as they'll go with a handoff here early, falling forward for about 6 yards. That's a decent pickup for Marshall. 2nd and 4 at the 19. They're going quick. We have struggled against teams that do that. I think they probably did their film on us here as Tierney comes downhill and makes the tackle. Tripp was closing in quick as well. That's a 3rd and 4 at the 19 now. Going outside, they get the big time pickup there on the out route, running up the field for much more too. Big pickup for Marshall. 1st and 10 at the 36 now. Empty look for the Thundering Herd. Single high safety is Tierney. Gonna motion a man across. They'll flip it to him on the jet sweep. Gizzy misses the tackle, slows him down. Kennedy makes a tackle after just 2 yards or so. 2nd and 8 at the 38 now. They're gonna go with the run. And he'll power through and pick up the first down, running through Tierney's tackle. That's a big time first down pickup for the Thundering Herd as they move close to midfield here. They'll go back to the running game. He's got some space past midfield with a 9-yard pickup, making it a 2nd and 1. What do they go with here? Potentially a good time to take a shot. They just go back to the ground game, but they are stuffed. It will be a 3rd and inches after the War Dogs step up, make a big time play there on the runner. Keeping it, and they go with a direct snap. Wow, first down pickup for Marshall. They go with a direct snap to their running back, who just is able to fall forward, pick up the first down. They will finally huddle back up as they are now ticking it below the halfway point of the first quarter. Running back falling forward again with a 5-yard pickup. Really just seeming to run right through this defense. What we were concerned about going forward into this game. They will move some guys around here. 2nd and 5. They go with the draw play. They've got the middle wide open. That's a first down pickup. Just really running with ease here today is the Thundering Herd. First down, really starting to threaten this War Dog defense as Keaton's in the backfield making a tackle. 2nd and 11 after Keaton comes up with a play. They'll go with the quick RPO. They've got some space getting out into the flat, though. Deshaun Gibson making a tackle. That will make it a 3rd and 10 from the 29. Able to get them to huddle back up. Helps us out quite a bit. Gets our main guys back on the field defensively. 3rd and 10 now. The quarterback's going to take off. He's got some space. He will be denied of the first down. Delaney and Kirk, I believe, came down to make that play. Kirk Kennedy, that is. And it will be a 4th and 2 from the 21. Defense needs to get the stop here. And expecting a run play. They've gone to 25 quite a bit. They'll go back to him. He'll have enough space, and he has more. Bad angle from Gibson, and that's a score for the Thundering Herd. Had them down to a 4th and 2. They're able to shoot that up the middle and go score a touchdown, tying this game up at 7. Zach Rhodes returned close to the 25, had a couple broken tackles, wasn't able to do a ton with that though. It will be a first down from 24 for the War Dogs offense. Logan in the back, they'll give it to him. He tries falling forward for about 4 yards, shooting up the middle on that dive play. It will be a 2nd and 6 from the 28. Bohm with 2 backs to his left. He's going to take off, flip this out to Logan, and he's got space. Terrence Logan, that was a quick flip from Rome. A good job getting that ball out quick. 1st and 10 at the 50. They're going to go with Jalen Poe in as the quarterback here. Motion across Zach Rhodes. They'll flip it to him. And the sophomore back's got some space to his right and picks up about 9 on that play. Good job by Rhodes to get out in space. There's some passing yards for the senior Jalen Poe as well. 2nd and 1 from the 42. They're going to keep this on the ground, cutting up the middle. Terrence Logan falls down. They say he's short. I thought he had the first down yardage. They'll take it 3rd and inches from the 41. Basically right on the marker. Just need to fall forward here. Logan's got the carry. He does a lot more than falling forward as he takes it up to the 20-yard line, getting him in the red zone here. 1st and 10 from the 20. the running attack of the War Dogs. They're showing it off today as they'll go with the play action to try and counter it. Rome just gets rid of this ball, though. Wisely probably would have had to force that ball into some people. 2nd and 10 from the 20 now. Empty look from the War Dogs. Going out to the flat, that was thrown to straight to a defender. And just like that, kind of losing some momentum. 3rd and 10 from the 20 now for this offense. Oh, that is nearly intercepted. Thought he had Angerer, wasn't able to hit him though. The 4th downs, 3 straight pass plays don't work out. They will kick this field goal. Ben Thompson kick up right down the middle. It is good, giving the War Dogs a 10-7 lead. Not a ton of room on the return. He does take it up to the 22 though, and it will be a 1st down for the Thundering Herd offense, who scored on a converted 4th down last drive. Probably a 20-some yard touchdown run on 4th down was pretty big as they'll go underneath to start this drive. 6-yard pickup to Percy Vaughn. 2nd and 4 at the 29. Looks like they're trying to get going quick here again. Catch this War Dogs defense off guard. Maybe get them in a formation that they're not super comfortable with as they'll get to the outside with this play, but Isaiah Gizzy, the sophomore edge player, is there to make a nice tackle in space, creating a loss. 3rd and 6. Can the War Dogs defense get off the field to start this 2nd quarter? Completely dominating rushing attacks from both teams today as the War Dogs have the lead, but the Thundering Herd have really been able to run the ball well. 3rd and 6 at the 26. They'll go to the air. Try and get this out to the sideline. Great throw and great catch. Can't really do much better than that. The defending from Dion Delaney was honestly not too bad. Just wasn't able to get there, though. And there's a quick throw over the middle, caught, broken tackle, just taken down by Tierney, though. Great play from the Thundering Herd on that one to get their guy into some space. He was able to make a play, break a tackle, and it's now 1st and 10 out past midfield for the Thundering Herd. Going back to the ground game, Delaney lays the hit on him for a 5-yard run. They're going to go quick, getting this handoff, and he picks up enough to make it a 3rd and short. 3rd and 2 from the 41 now. Quarterback just takes it straight up the gut. He picks up a 1st down, falling forward, getting some more. 1st and 10 at the 34. Once again, Thundering Herd really just thundering down the field here. Not a ton of competition as thrown over the middle. That's incomplete. Big hit by Kirk Kennedy. Was able to put the receiver down, make sure he didn't catch that ball. And it's a 2nd and 10 from the 34 now. Go with the run play to the right side. Delaney makes the tackle in the backfield. 3rd and 12 for this offense. 3rd and 12 at the 36. Bunch to the left. Can the War Dogs get off the field or at least force a field goal here? Quarterback's going to get some space to roll out. He's going to get taken down. Maybe got a yard before Gordon Justice was able to take him down. And they will get to kick a 51-yard field goal now. See if this kicker can put this in. Left-footed kicker up, and this thing is going to stay true and stay good. 10-10 game here in Montgomery. Eric Long hit pretty hard down at the 20-yard line, where the War Dogs will start their 3rd drive of the day. So far, 2 for 2, with scoring 1 touchdown, followed by a field goal on the 2nd drive. Logan bouncing off some tacklers and blockers, able to pick up 8 on a play that looked like it wasn't going to have a ton going for him there. 2nd and 2 from the 29 now. Going to go back to that RPO bubble, and Kyle Thomas is in space. The senior slot receiver picks up a 1st down past midfield up to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 40. Logan going to get the play action. Rome throws it underneath, and Ecanem is there to make the catch. Maybe got a yard on that play. Honestly, I was trying to throw that to the comeback route, but I got hit, and the ball went to Ecanem. Luckily able to get a gain on that and not turn the ball over, as Jalen Poe with the carry picks up about 5. Knew he wasn't going to get the edge, tried to cut that back upfield. 3rd and 4 at the 34 now. Gonna go with the run. Logan able to fall forward enough to pick up the first down at the 30-yard line. Barely keeping the drive alive, but he does nonetheless. We'll be at the 30-yard line now with a 1st and 10. Two tight ends to the right. Looks like we have them pretty outnumbered over there. And falling forward for a 10-yard pickup is Terrence Logan. 2nd and inches at the 20. Rome in the empty look. Going to go underneath to Tashawn Angerer, who picks up a first down to the 14-yard line. Really moving the ball efficiently today are the War Dogs. Two backs now are Poe and Logan. They'll just hand it to Jalen Poe, able to get cut upfield for about a 4-yard pickup to the 11-yard line. Moving nice and meticulous here is the offense, trying not to take too many crazy shots, but also not being too complacent here. They'll give it to Logan, and he had a wide open left side of the field. Just couldn't quite hold the block long enough, though. And it's a 3rd and 8 from the 12. Rome trying to draw him off sides, going to keep the ball. Tyler Rome, he's got some space down to the 1-yard line. 1st and goal at the 1. We know he's had some issues with the fumble type issues. Doesn't have an issue with that one there, though. It'll be a 1st and goal at the 1. Going to go quick to Jalen Poe. He's blown up in the backfield. 2nd and goal from the 5. Likely going to go back to the run game here, as we lost quite a few yards on that play. Rome lost this into the end zone, though, and Kyle Thomas scores on the play action. Senior gets his touchdown in the bowl game, and that'll take it to a 17-10 lead here as we are moving towards halftime. About 3 minutes left that Marshall will have to deal. See what they can get going here. They've matched our scoring so far. A lot of monkey see, monkey do today. Let's see if they do the same on this drive, or if our defense can make a change to that and get a stop. 1st and 10 at the 16. Likely going to stay going quick here if you're Marshall, especially with time ticking down as they go over the middle and it's incomplete. Quarterback just kind of misses the mark there, and it is a 2nd and 10 now from the 16. 5 DBs on the field for the War Dogs in preparation for this pass as they get the first down, falling down with the ball at the marker. That's a first down for the Thundering Herd. Shifting guys all over the field here is Marshall. They do go with the play action here. Going to the sideline, lots of confusion from the War Dogs. First down pickup, he stepped out of bounds. They're still going to go hurry up, though. Maybe try and catch the War Dogs sleeping a little bit here. And it is a lot of motioning around, some confusion here. 1st and 10 for the Thundering Herd just behind midfield here. They'll go to the out route in man coverage. Tierney can't keep up. That's a first down. Moving closer and closer to scoring for the 3rd straight drive as we close in on the 2-minute warning. They'll go to the RPO, out to the sideline. They've got some big time space. That's a first down pickup as we will hit the 2-minute warning, with the War Dogs holding on to a 7-point lead right now. I don't know how much longer, though. 1st and 10 at the 36. Going to go underneath on a crossing route. They've got tons of space here. First down inside the 20, down to the 11. Huge pickup for Marshall. That makes it look a lot easier for them to score before the half with a minute and a half. They're not rushing too much here, kind of letting the time tick down. Big pickup. Delaney can't keep up in man coverage. Down to the 2-yard line go the Thundering Herd. 2nd and inches at the 2. Wildcat look for the Thundering Herd. They'll go to their running back, who's able to sneak in. Touchdown, Marshall. With this extra point, they'll be able to tie the game up at 17. I believe they will get the ball at the half as well. Both defenses not really able to do anything today. Each offense, I believe, 3 drives, 3 scores, tied up at 17 here. Unless the War Dogs can do anything for this halftime, it'll pretty much just be a 0-0 game heading into halftime. Not the greatest return from Long, sets us up at the 18-yard line. Probably would have been better just taking the touchback, as we'll give it to Jalen Poe for a 2nd and 3 pickup from the 24. Clock still ticking down. Going to go out to the flat to Jalen Poe. He's going to get out of bounds with 29 seconds. We do have 3 timeouts still, too. So not needing to get out of bounds on every play. We have a lot of timeouts to use here. 1st and 10 at the 32. Rome going to go play action. Looking deep for Tashawn Angerer, the tight end. That's knocked away, incomplete. 2nd and 10. for the War Dogs. Getting the blocks. Angerer's got some space. Big first down pickup. He gets out of bounds with 15 seconds. Pass midfield. Nice play from the tight end. Able to get some needed yards there out past midfield if they want to try and score before the half. Rome just trying to get rid of this ball, and he will. 11 seconds left, 2nd and 10. Barber, Long, Thomas on the field. Some of the receivers you don't typically see as Rome takes off. Flips this one to Eric Long. He's taken down at the 33. Timeout called by the War Dogs that potentially put them into field goal range, as they will send out Thompson for a 50-yard field goal. Kick is up. Does it have enough? Just over the crossbar. It's good. 50-yard field goal for Ben Thompson. Potentially his career long as he knocks that through, giving us a 20-17 lead going into the half. Obviously, both teams completely dominating on offense. They have picked up their passing attack a little bit, but just average yards per play is showing how much struggle these defenses are having today. I think this just gives us another case to move to that 3-4 defense. I mean, our defense is struggling so much today. Definitely gives us a strong case of why we need a little scheme change. Definitely looking at the new DCs, considering we have already fired our guy. So hopefully we can pick up someone who will bring good abilities. That tactician skill tree of the guy that we're looking at right now could be a big time help for us, as it is a 1st and 10 at the 17 for the Thundering Herd to start the second half down 3. Going underneath quickly. First down goes for 7 yards. 2nd and 3. Definitely very manageable. Staying ahead of the chains here are the Thundering Herd. That's been giving them the ability to run the ball on 2nd and 3rd down, which they do elect to pass here. Going underneath once again, these under routes really have been killing us today. That's a first down pickup for the Thundering Herd. Moving their guys around a little bit here. 1st and 10 at the 30. They'll go with the run. This time, Marvin Miner off the edge was unblocked, able to make a play there. 2nd and 10 at the 30. Good job by Miner to come unblocked, able to finish off that play, make a big time tackle. As there's Justice and Miner combining for a tackle, making it just a 2-yard gain. 3rd and 8. Probably going to have to stretch the field a bit if you're the Thundering Herd, or just take these under routes that they've been able to get. Haven't been able to get to this quarterback. They do, but he completes it nonetheless over the middle. Tierney can't stay with the guy in man coverage, and that is a big time first down for the Thundering Herd. Quarterback got smoked as he went to throw that ball, and they are able to keep the drive alive, moving out past midfield. Pretty big play there. They'll go to the bubble. He gets it in some space, breaks a tackle, made some guys miss as well, and gets about 10 yards up to the 37-yard line. 2nd and inches, they go back to the ground game. We weren't in a defense to really stop it, and their running back can't be tackled. Guys are just missing, bouncing off left and right, and Marshall will take their first lead of the game with a big-time run. They're scoring, just poor tackling from the War Dogs. That will give them a 4-point lead, and we'll get the ball back to us. They scored in just over 2 minutes. Made it look pretty easy there, too, with that big-time run. Rhodes up to the 17. Decent return. Probably could have let that go into the end zone, though. It's a first down for the War Dogs. Rome decides to keep. He'll pick up a first down. No, just short. Slides down 2nd and inches from the 27. Looking for our first bowl victory. This will be a big one if we can take this game. And Rome's hit. He looked like he wanted to get rid of that thing. Isn't able to. 3rd and 11 at the 16. Those are the kind of negative plays we cannot take if we want to stay in this game. Looking over the middle, it's intercepted. He wanted Jalen Poe on the post corner. Wasn't able to get it to him. That'll give Marshall the ball. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. Very good field position for him here. What can our defense do? Can we finally get a stop? Get some kind of a turnover like they just were able to do? Over the middle, 2 guys in the area, and it's still caught. I feel like we can't do a thing to stop these guys. And our bowl curse seems to continue here. This is a 1st and 10 from the 10. Haven't been able to beat a non-conference team in I think a year or two, and that's a big time touchdown. Number 25, Mick Koenig, scores that touchdown and gives them a 2-score lead now, making it an 11-point game. Marshall now has their running back with 4 scores today, 1st and 10 from the 25. Can the War Dogs respond? That's batted away. Had all kinds of traffic over the middle there. Not the greatest throw from Tyler Rome. Obviously, that interception really hurt last drive. Was able to set them up where they could score pretty quickly. And now Poe, with the second down run, takes this for 5, making it a 3rd and short. 3rd and 5 at the 30. Rome gets it to Angerer, who can't hang on. 4th and 5 at the 30. Keeps the offense on the field. 4th and 5 at the 30. They get it to Zach Cobb, and it's a 1st down. Very, very interesting play call to go for it there. We get the 1st down, though. Looks like it pays off for now. Up to the 37 as we got the underthrow to Cobb. He was able to get enough space to pick up a 1st down. We go to Angerer on the tight end screen for a pickup there. 2nd and 6 now at the 40. LeCount in the game as the tight end. And he's wide open. Tyler Rome gets it to him in space. He's got tons of space on the sideline. 1st down up near the red zone. What a play call there. Corner route was completely abandoned. Rome just floated that thing out, was able to complete it. And now Jalen Poe gets the carry, gets him up to the 20-yard line. Very little on that gain. 2nd and 10 at the 20. Logan the back now. Motion their guy out. It's Kai Black trying to get some blocks. Ends up rolling across to tackle. Make it a 3rd and 7 from the 17. Can we get a quick score? 2 tight ends in the game. And lofting this across. It's complete. Don't know why he didn't put a little more on it. 4th and 3 at the 14. We'll send kicker Thompson back out on the field. Kick is up and good for Thompson right down the middle. And that will bring it back to a 1-score game. Taking the ball back to the Thundering Herd here. Haven't stopped him yet. Looks like we need to, as it is an 8-point game right now. Barely a 1-score game, as they'll take this out of the end zone. Taken down quickly at the 17. 1st and 10 for the Thundering Herd. Strong running back position, likely a run play. They do go to the ground. Tripp able to make the play quickly with Minor. 2nd and 7 at the 20. Going to go quickly out on the RPO, making some guys miss. Delaney ends up bringing him down. 3rd and 2 for the Thundering Herd. And we get off the field here from the 24. Gonna go to the air this time. Quick throw. It's complete. Missed tackles all over the place today for the War Dogs. Something we hadn't seen a lot of so far this season, but they will go quick once again. 1st and 10 at the 35. Going with the RPO out to the sideline. Flags are flying, though, as they do complete that. I think this is going to be a penalty on Marshall. Yes, finally something to go the War Dogs' defense's way. Holding will bring him back to a 1st and 19 from the 27. 2 tight ends and a running back in the game for the Thundering Herd. They'll go to the ground game, trying to get this to the outside. He does get a little bit of space. Tierney comes down, makes the tackle, though. About a 4-yard gain, not terrible. It also could be a little better there, as it is from the 30 now, 2nd and long. Can we limit the downfield passing here? They do get the completion on the drag held onto, but it is 3rd and 12. See if the War Dogs bring some heat like they do love to do on these 3rd and long situations. From the 34, can they get off the field? Quarterback's got some time. He's got some space as well. Going to take off and slides down before the 1st down. 4th and 5. The defense finally gets a stop as they are trailing by 8. Punt coming from the 41-yard line. Eric Long back deep to return. He will just call fair catch around the 25-yard line where the War Dogs offense will stop. First play, Rome keeps on the option, and he gets about a yard before he's taken down trying to get to the outside. 2nd and 9 at the 27. 2 tight ends to the left with Logan in the backfield. They'll hand it to him. Terrence Logan trying to plow forward, able to get about 4, making it a 3rd and 5. Much more manageable 3rd down than it could have been if they didn't get a nice play there. From the 31, though, Poe the back now. And he's hit as he throws, trying to set up the screen. They couldn't get any of it, and turning this ball right back over to the Thundering Herd after their defense finally came up with a stop. Has to be a big time killer for the War Dogs. The returner takes this up to the 34. Decent return. Defense time to get back on the field and see if they can make another stop. 1st and 10 from the 34. Will they go continue this running attack? No, they do go to the air. Tierney picks it off. He got beat on the play action. Very aggressive in run support. He's able to stay under that ball, though, and make a big time play. Interception. That's the turnover we needed. 1st and 10 at the 40 now for the War Dogs offense. Going to the bubble and block from Thomas. Wasn't able to get it. 2nd and 14 from the 36. Potentially the last play before the end of the quarter here. And they will go to the 4th quarter trailing by 8, 2nd and 14 when we come back. Second half has been dominated so far by Marshall in the 3rd quarter, although the War Dogs have started to make a bit of a comeback here. 2nd and 14, what will they come up with here to try and get some kind of play going? Keep this as a limited down and distance on 3rd down. Tyler Rome all over the field, making guys miss 1st down. Looked like Shaquille Abbott running that ball. What a play from Tyler Rome, picking up the 1st down, scrambling all over. Had some receivers that were open as he'll hand to Logan on 1st down. Goes for nothing there. It'll be a 2nd and 10. At the 47 now, 2nd and 10. Rome decides to take off again. He's got enough for the 1st down. Wisely slides down. Definitely using that, like I said, Shaquille Abbott style offensive. Going through a read or two, pulling it down, taking off. It's worked so far today. 1st down run for Kai Black on the jet sweep. That goes for about 3 yards. Good 1st down play, something we hadn't seen a ton of. It seems like a lot of the 2nd, 3rd down plays is where we were getting 1st down pickups. And that's an incomplete pass. The play action has not worked today. Just not getting enough time to really set stuff up. It'll be a 3rd and 7 from the 33. Definitely going to put the offense to the test here. 3 receivers to the right. Going to go to Poe, and he can't set up the screen again. 4th down. Offense stays on the field at the 33. Like Rome trying to draw him off sides. Going to get this out to Tashawn Anger, who's got tons of space. Was stepping up in the pocket when he threw that. Kind of risky. Probably should have had his feet planted. Nonetheless, does complete it. 1st and 10 to the 11-yard line. Logan the back with Ecanem. They'll hand it to Logan. He's going forward for about 3. Haven't seen a ton of the run game here. It's kind of been a bit of the problem, in my opinion, with why this offense maybe has slowed down a little bit. But it will be a 2nd and 7 from the 7. Motioning Thomas across. Fake it to him. Rome sacked. 3rd and 15. He gets hit way behind the line. And it will be a 3rd and 15 from the 16-yard line. Going to be pretty tough to score here. Trying to get this ball out, incomplete. He had Logan on the corner route. They'll have to bring the field goal unit back out to try and just knock this lead down to 5 points. Thompson's kick is up and straight off the upright. No good. 8-point game. 1st and 10 at the 20. Very disappointing play there from the kicker as they go to the air on 1st down. Pass is complete, stepping out of bounds after an 8-yard play. Mancuso couldn't really keep up on that one. And it is a 2nd and 2 from the 28. Going over the middle, incomplete, knocked out by that might have been Eifert who made the play on that one. And it is a 3rd and 2 at the 28. And our defense come up with another big-time stop. They go to the ground game, pick up the 1st down. Didn't have hardly anyone in the box on that play. They'll easily get the 1st down here. At the 32, 2 tight ends in the game with the running back. They'll go to the ground game. And that's a big-time pickup. He burst to the outside, got some blocks. We brought the blitz. Wasn't able to get there. 1st down for the Thundering Herd. At the 49. What can the defense do here? They're going to go with the RPO. Big time pickup. 6 yards there makes the second down a lot easier. 2nd and 4 from the 43. Going to the flat. They've got a wide open man, just no one playing out there. That's a first down for the Thundering Herd. Defense really needed a stop here. We asked a lot of them in the second half, and they are just running all over us now. Not a lot we can do here as there's a tackle behind the line by Isaiah Gizzy, taken down quickly, 2nd and 10 from the 38, second down. Go with the play action. Quarterback's going to get taken down. 3rd and 15. Mancuso, I think, was there. Takes him down. Let's see what our defense can do to try and get off the field here on 3rd down. 3rd and 15 from the 42. Kind of knocked him pretty far back. Let's see if we can keep him out of field goal range here as well. That'd be pretty big as they do complete it. 4th down and 3. They'll get to kick the field goal here. And it is a 49-yard attempt for the Thundering Herd. Kick is up and goes right down the middle. Good. Makes it a 2-score game, 11-point lead for the Thundering Herd. Definitely would have helped if we could have made that last field goal. Down by 11, 4.5 minutes remain. Eric Long on the return takes it up to about the 20. Gonna have to get aggressive if you're the War Dogs to get a quick score here and hope your defense can come up with another stop. Planting his feet over the middle, Zach Cobb with the catch and run up to midfield. Going quick is this offense. Great job. Just get that big time play on 1st down. First play of the drive. Sets him up at the 48 here. Rome is hit. They brought the blitz. 2nd and 20 as he took a big shot on that play. 2nd and 20 from the 41. Rome over the middle on the dig route. Angerer's got tons of space and good blocks. 1st and 10 up to the 31. Two big passing plays following that, or one big passing play following that sack so far has brought us back to a decent looking drive here. Cobb going up, can't come down with it. 2nd and 10 at the 31. Clock stopped at about 3.5 minutes. Going to the sideline. Poe stays in bounds, makes the catch for about 2 yards there. Deshaun Angerer has tons of space over the middle. He's working down inside the 15, 1st down. Kicking below just about 3 minutes here. 1st and 10 for the War Dogs. To the sideline, Cobb's got it in the end zone. He was at the pylon and scores. Touchdown, War Dogs. Zach Cobb, great throw from Tyler Rome. Cobb's able to corral it, and they will go for 2 to try and make this a 3-point game. Give to Logan. He's trying to fall forward and can't. 5-point game. They'll need a touchdown if they want to win this one. Returner took it out and got to maybe the 10-yard line. Defense in a good spot here to try and limit the yardage they can get. 3 minutes remain. Getting close to calling timeouts here. We do get the 2-minute warning. And the quarterback rolling out has tons of time. Over the middle, Gibson can't keep up, and they're going to have tons of space. Gibson trying to close in and can't. Touchdown, Marshall. Just like that, they put the dagger in us potentially here with a big-time play, beating Gibson. And it looks like the stigma of not being able to beat non-MAC teams is going to continue as we are down 12 points late in this one. Rhodes lets that go through the end zone, touchback. Gonna have to try and conserve these timeouts as well. 1st and 10 at the 25. Gonna motion Thomas across to start on 1st down. They'll give it to him on the jet sweep, and Crowther cannot hold the block. Gotta go quick. Kind of moving slow here, though. 2nd and 14 from the 21. Rome looking for Poe. He's got him, but he can't hang on. Came back to the ball and made a play. 3rd and 14. Gonna go with the play action. Hit over the middle, and that is going to force a 4th down for the War Dogs offense. Looking for Kai Black, he's got him. Big 1st down pickup, and he gets out of bounds with 2 seconds before the 2-minute warning. 48-yard line. Can the War Dogs try and get something going here to keep this game alive? Rome hit as he goes to drop that tight end screen off. Haven't even been able to throw screens today, as Marshall's done a great job of being aware of how much we run that. Just really shutting that part of our game down. Rome sacked. He wanted to set up another screen following that. Interesting play call considering they've been shut down all day. 3rd and 22 from the 40. Hit as he throws, intercepted. Couldn't get the ball off clean, and that is going to end this game. Really tough ending to this season. Did such a good job. Got our first top 25 ranking. They'll go with the run play. Tony Tripp goes down injured here. I will be turning the injury slider up next season, so I'm kind of excited to see how that affects maybe how the season goes. But it is a 2nd and 6 from the 45. They'll go back to the ground game here. Falling forward, getting the first down is the Thundering Herd. Below a minute remaining for Marshall will hand us our 3rd straight bowl loss in the series. They'll go to the ground game, tackled by Delaney after about 5 yards. Deep safety is Keaton, and this should be the last play of the game, barring any kind of injury timeout. They'll snap it, hand it off, limit the score here, and they are going to get a decent carry. That takes it down to 8 seconds, where they will tick the clock away and walk away with a victory here in Montgomery. Marshall takes down the War Dogs for our 3rd straight bowl loss. Haven't won a bowl game yet, really haven't beat any non-conference team in a while now. Definitely going to be concerning moving forward, but we just weren't able to slow their offense down. Our offense at the end of the game as well was just not able to figure it out. 25-44, a 56% completion, 3 touchdowns and 2 picks from Rome. Had a decent game, but honestly just wasn't enough. Abandoned the run game a little bit too soon, I think, because Logan had 15 carries for 90 yards. Didn't get a ton from Poe. Couldn't set up the screen game either. Catching, Anchorer had 8 catches, 170 yards. Good end of the season for him. Thomas and Cobb and Black all had a receiving touchdown, as Thomas and Kai Black both their last game of their careers today. Poe, again, was not able to get going in the receiving game. LeCount had a nice play. A couple other guys. Long, his last game had a 13-yard catch, which was pretty cool. Other than that, not a lot going. Had a decent offensive game. 2 sacks from Sean Alibi, though, and 1 from Pash up the middle. They did have a good pass rush, and especially on screens, just weren't able to get going. Tony Tripp with 13 tackles, 11 from Tierney, and 10 from Deion Delaney. A lot of guys getting tackles, not a good sign. 2 TFLs from Tripp led the squad. A couple other guys with 1. Only a couple guys getting involved with sacks: Hugh Silva, Isaiah Gizzy, and Kevin Mink. So Tierney had our only takeaway today with the interception over the middle. Kicking the ball, missed our big field goal. Probably would have kept it a lot closer had Thompson made that, but he did put in his career-long 50-yarder. Punting the ball, Bloomberg had 1 punt. We went for it on 4th down a lot. His punt wasn't terrible. Not a lot in the return game, and that will be the finale to our 2027 season. And with that, we have ended the 2027 season. Finish this video, I'll probably sim through the rest of the bowl weeks, see if we do end up getting our new coordinator. Tough loss, 41-29. And we will continue to move forward throughout the bowl season, check in on the playoffs and see how that's going. Do get Greg Griffin, a safety from Minnesota, to commit. Another guy added to the class, and still have the job open. It looked like the guy we wanted at D coordinator did end up going to a different school. So we will have to continue to look for a new guy here moving forward. We will be looking to hire Diego Prado, who was the head coach of San Jose State. He runs the base 3-4 defense, kind of what we're looking for. So we will him in. He is a level 24, another guy who's a motivator, similar to myself. And let's take a look at the playoffs before we continue to move through the next weeks. As right now, in the opening week, Florida beat the 12 seed Oklahoma State to advance to play Middle Tennessee State, who is the 4 seed. Clemson beat Oregon as the 9 seed to play Notre Dame, the number 1 team in the country. Must have won the ACC, as they now are in a conference. Kind of a strategic move from them. Georgia lost to LSU in the SEC conference matchup. They'll go play Ohio State now in the Rose Bowl. And Texas knocked off the Big Ten, Minnesota, to play Oklahoma in the Sugar Bowl. All right, so we did bring in the new coach, Diego Prado. We'll be changing our scheme to a 3-4 base scheme on the defensive side of the ball. So we'll make that change probably in the off season just to not mess up any of our um, any of our other things that we have going on with development. So I'll continue to move through. We'll take a look how the bowl weeks go moving forward as well. Quarterfinal round is complete. Florida beat Middle Tennessee 24 to 20. Clemson knocked off the number one Notre Dame 31-24. LSU beat Ohio State and Texas beat Oklahoma. So all the top conference champions lost this week. Florida and Clemson will battle to play in the national championship against either LSU or Texas. We end up bringing in Marvin Roach, corner from Illinois, another player added to the recruiting class, continuing to stack up players. Probably won't have a ton to do in the offseason in terms of recruiting. As we do look at Florida, we'll play LSU in the national championship. LSU beat, I believe, Texas, and Florida knocked off Clemson, I believe. So, very interesting national championship that we'll get to see going forward. And we will sim through this week to see who wins. Pro potential has gone down for us, which is a transfer candidate reason for some of these other players. Coach prestige does go up to a B plus though, which is pretty cool. Don't know what affects pro potential. Seems to be kind of random. As LSU beats Florida 38 to 30 in the national championship, bringing home one to the Bayou. Looking at our coach, this is our second season of going 8-6 overall, taking the MAC Conference Championship. Uh, Goal result was to make a bowl game. We did do that. 99% job security, pretty good. C plus prestige head coach. I thought it said B plus before, but good to see that we're moving up at least nonetheless. And with that being said, let's move on past the end of season recap where we will be finally heading into the offseason. Pro potential is obviously a risk of transfer for some of these guys. This now we are in the offseason. We'll be able to go to the scheme and playbook, change up to a 3-4 scheme, which will be probably the last thing we do in this episode. Obviously, that will kind of change how we have different players, what positions we have them at. So, in the position changes, that will likely um, be a big step for us this offseason moving forward. Next episode will be off-season video. Make sure to tune in for that. Hope you enjoyed this one. Can't wait for next season to try and get to beat some non-conference teams, actually potentially win a bowl game. As always, go War Dogs.